Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy.
Hey family, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new here, I'm QuenaReChaud and welcome to the tribe. Today we are making a bomb, and I mean bomb, kale salad. I get so many requests about some new lunch ideas, and y'all know I like to eat a little healthy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. So I have this kale salad recipe that I have been just digging on for the last couple of months. Like, I just keep making it over and over and over again, and I just want to share it with you because it's so amazing, it's so delicious, and I think you'll love it. Let's just talk about salads for a second, okay? Salads are one of those things where people either love them or hate them, and I think people hate them because they really don't know how to make a bomb salad. People think that when you make a salad, it has to have some type of boring, bland lettuce to it and, you know, cucumbers and tomato, and that's it. But no, baby, no. We're not doing that over here. So the key to a salad is really some bomb dressing and some bomb ingredients, some fulfilling ingredients. You don't want to just make a salad that's just, you know, boring. Like, we're not boring over here. We are extravagant, darling. We are exuberant. We're over the top. So you got to make your salads to match your personality. You gotta put something in it that's gonna make you want the salad. You know what I'm saying? On top of the dressing, like, what do you like? What type of vegetables do you like? You gotta throw them vegetables on up in there, but don't you worry, because I got the solution for you. I got a hearty salad that is jam-packed with bomb vegetables, and wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. It got seasoning in it, because that's the problem. A lot of people don't season their salad. So enough with all that wrapping, let's get it cracking. So first, we're going to cut up our cauliflower, rinse it off, and put it in the oven so that we can get that ready as we are making the salad, because it takes a little bit of time for that cauliflower to soften up. So we're gonna cut this up into the florets, and I like to just make a little hole like this because it helps to get all of the green off quicker, and it's like you're kind of like digging a hole into it, you know. And then see how that just fall off? You can kind of start breaking them apart, or you could at least see right up in there and you could just start cutting away. That's how I do it. I don't know if there's a better way of cutting cauliflower. This is my way of cutting cauliflower. It works for me, because see how easy that was? And now I'm just going to cut these into kind of like some smaller florets, something that's going to look presentable in a salad, because nobody wants to eat this big old thing in a salad.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I cut them up into smaller little pieces like that. Okay, now that this is all cleaned off really good, I washed the cauliflower real good. Now I'm going to put some olive oil and seasoning on it to put it in the oven. So here's my combo right here. Put some olive oil in here. I say about 2 tablespoons is all you need. Onion powder. And I just say, let your spirit guide you in the seasonings. How I season my stuff is not how you probably want to season your stuff.
Hey, you there.
We got garlic powder. I use some of this garlic and herb, salt-free from McCormick. Sprinkle that up in there. And then I go back with the garlic and onion with black salt. I mean, with black, what is this? With black pepper and sea salt. Sprinkle that up in there real good. Especially since I'm out of pepper, so I need that for the pepper. See what it look like? Then, don't forget your smoked paprika. You gotta give it a nice little, you know, smoky flavor. And then the most important thing, you need your blackening seasoning. This gonna make it something like blackened cauliflower, which is bomb, okay? And you know we're gonna open this this big side over here. We don't use that little side. We don't want to sprinkle. We wanna douse. Okay? Now I'm gonna get my spatula. All right, now we're gonna whip it up with the flick of the wrist.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
You might feel like you need a little bit more olive oil. And if you do, go ahead and throw some in there, but don't do too much though. So I got my pan with my parchment paper, no aluminum foil over here, baby. We're gonna lay our cauliflower out on top of the parchment paper. Oh, I got some seasoning stuck up in there. Throw that seasoning in there.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, now that we have the cauliflower in the oven cooking, we are going to go ahead and prepare our salad because we got to do all the chopping and all of that stuff, and that's going to take a little bit of time, and so that cauliflower will go ahead and cook on up. And we're going to do the salad dressing too because, again, we want to go ahead and use as much time as we can because we got to use our time wisely in the kitchen now, don't we?
Read, honey, not read. There's a difference.
All right, let's get into this salad. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash off my kale. Make sure you wash your kale real good, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I have my freshly washed kale, and I'm just going to take my fingers and run them along the rib of the kale to pull the kale off of the stem, like that. See? So I'll just go through my whole bunch of kale and do that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to chop my kale up because I like my kale to be chopped up as, you know, small as possible. I like smaller bites when I'm eating the salad. I feel like it makes the salad just taste better, like a chopped salad, if you will. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our sun-dried tomatoes in oil and we're gonna pour them on the kale. Most people will put olive oil on their kale at this point, but this comes with oil already. So we're just gonna use this and the oil and we'll massage the kale with it. So first I'm gonna pour the oil on because these are actually halves and I wanna cut them up a little bit. So now that I got most of the oil out the jar, I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, put them onto the cutting board, and I'm going to chop them up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the salad on top like that. So we're gonna go ahead and massage this in real quick. Make sure you get the olive oil on all of the kale because that's what breaks the kale down, the oil, when you massage the oils in. And now we're going to cut up our vegetables. We are going to use, I have some Persian cucumbers. I like them because they're small, so I can give that, you know, choppy effect. You could use regular cucumbers, you could use Persian cucumbers. Whatever your spirit guides you to do, just do that. I'm going to use these Persian ones. I actually mix and match. Sometimes I do regular, sometimes I do Persian. It all depends. Really, it depends on what's in the grocery store and what I have in my fridge when I want to eat this salad. So you're going to cut it up into little tiny strips so that you could get a fine chop. Now go ahead and add the chopped cucumber. I'm going to go ahead and chop up a tomato. Again, finely chop it. Dice it, rather. I'm gonna dice a tomato. Now I'm gonna add my diced tomatoes. I had some onion chopped up. I always chop my onion in advance because I do not like chopping onion. So whenever I need to cook, I'll chop a lot so that I can get it over with. So I got some onion chopped up. Throw a little bit of onion in here. Not a lot. I don't like a lot of onion in my food, but I like a little bit. So now it's time for our seasonings. We are going to do some minced garlic. I'd say maybe about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of that. Some nutritional yeast. At least a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I'm gonna season it up with my garlic and onion because I like to season my salad. And don't forget the smoked paprika. We're gonna give it all a nice little stir. Make sure you incorporate everything up in there. And now we're going to top it with some avocado, some pumpkin seeds, and our cauliflower. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the avocado up. I like to cut the avocado in chunks because I want to make sure it spreads out, because you know how avocado is. It's kind of like sticks together. So I'm gonna cut it in chunks. See, like that? I made that checkerboard. Put the avocado in here, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna squeeze it. Stir it up a little bit. Make sure I get that first half up in there because I don't want it to stick together too much. I want to make sure you get some avocado up in them bites. And go ahead and squeeze the next one. And then I'm going to go ahead and top it with some pumpkin seeds. Got some pumpkin seeds. You could use sunflower seeds. You could use cashews. You could use walnuts. You can use whatever you want. I just feel like I want pumpkin seeds right now. To make the salad dressing, we're going to make a balsamic vinaigrette. It's very, very simple. It's so tasty. What we're going to need is we're going to need some olive oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard. I like to use honey Dijon, but you can use Dijon. Some Himalayan sea salt, minced garlic, some black pepper, and some honey. So first things first, we need 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm actually going to take 2 tablespoons out of here and I'm going to melt it because this is raw honey, and raw honey is a bit thicker and you need to melt it in order to work with it really good. All right, so I have my 2 tablespoons of honey melted. Now I'm going to put in a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of honey Dijon mustard. You can measure it, I don't, because I know what a tablespoon look like.
What?
Well, I know what I'm okay with. I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. I'm gonna do 1/4 of the black pepper because I didn't have the grinder, and so I tried to grind this on my own, and so I got some big chunks of pepper in here, so I'm just gonna get a little bit less. But what you need is a half a teaspoon of crushed black pepper. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of our balsamic vinegar, fresh balsamic vinegar, 1/4 cup. And we're going to do a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. You could use olive oil if you want. I like avocado oil because avocado oil is lighter than olive oil. It doesn't feel so heavy to me. So that's why I like to use avocado oil. But you could very well use olive oil and use the same amount, 1/4 cup of olive oil, same as the balsamic. If you do more olive or avocado oil than you do balsamic, your dressing is going to be very oily. If you like very oily dressing, you can go up to a half a cup of oil, but I prefer for my dressing to be not so oily.
It ain't changing over here.
And we're going to put the lid on it, and we're going to shake, 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 shake. Shake your dressing, shake your dressing. So this is what our cauliflower turned out looking like, and we are just going to, I'm gonna chop it up a little bit because I don't want such big pieces. So I just chop it up a little bit. As you can see, it's like really crunchy. That's how I wanted it. So now we're gonna throw it in the salad, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw it in the salad as I make the salad. I'm not gonna put it in the salad because I don't wanna put it in the fridge with the salad. I'm gonna make a bowl and I'm gonna put the cauliflower on top. So let's go ahead and get us some salad. Here you go. I'm gonna grab some of this and I'm gonna put it in the bowl. Honey, what you said? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, woo.
Damn!
That's a salad right there. That's what I call a salad.
Now that's how you supposed to drive. From now on, that's how you drive.
Now it's time to dig in. I'll go ahead and give my dressing a little shake again. Pour it on top. Let me give gratitude. I'll show. Even the cauliflower. Look at that. Look at that. I'll make sure I get it all. I'm gonna let you know how I say. Can you smell it? Can you smell it?
Down here.
There you go.
Family, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not hesitate to hit that like button. Let YouTube know that we are making great content, and don't gatekeep, because you hitting that like button will let everybody else know that we got the goods over here, okay? And we can grow our tribe. If you are feeling the vibe, please join the tribe by clicking subscribe, because we would love to have you. All right, y'all, I will catch you on the next one. I love you. Peace.